ఇక లోక్సభ సమావేశాల్ని లైవ్ లో చూద్దాం.
Carried out by the ordinance, the bill seeks to transfer 6 mandals in full and 2 in part of Khammam district to Andhra Pradesh. This will provide a much needed flexibility to the Andhra Pradesh government to implement the rehabilitation and resettlement package of the Polavaram multi-purpose national irrigation project in the identification of areas for resettlement and the rehabilitation. It will also provide contribution in the areas that form a part of Andhra Pradesh for administrative convenience. We have retained the temple town of Bhadrachalam in Telangana and also seen to it that the road to the town remains a part of Telangana. I may mention that most of these areas were a part of the East Godavari district and were transferred in 1958 to Khammam district. It may add that the former Prime Minister during the debate, during the consideration of the bill, had said that I would like to reassure honourable members that if any further amendments are needed to facilitate smooth and full resettlement and rehabilitation for the Polavaram project, they will be given effect as the earlier. Our government will execute Polavaram project, let there be no doubt about it. I would like to reassure the House that this government shall endeavour to realize the dream of prosperity that the Polavaram project would bring to Andhra Pradesh. With these words, Madam Speaker, I commend the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Amendment Bill 2014 to this August House for consideration and passing.
विरोधी बिल है विरोधी बिल. We oppose Polavaram. We oppose this anti-tribal.
No, nobody. Only Mr. Vinod Kumar will speak. Do you want to speak or not? Yes, you speak on it, no? I am allowing you. Mr. Vinod Kumar, please go to your seat.
This is anti-tribal bill. Eliminate Polavaram part of this bill. This is anti-tribal. This government is anti-tribal.
Madam, the AP Reorganization 2014 Ordinance is against the spirit of the Constitution.
Yes.
Madam,
Why all of you are
Madam.
speaking? I don't understand.
We are all against Polavaram. We are all against Polavaram.
Yes,
Madam.
Mr. Vinod Kumar.
the AP Reorganization Act 2014
Yes.
was already notified on 1st March 2014.
Yes.
So the state of Telangana was formed on 1st March 2014, though the notified date was mentioned as 2nd June. This government has brought this ordinance on 29th May.
Please, 1 minute. Please go to your seat. Your member is speaking. No, you don't want to hear him? What all you? He is speaking, no? I have given him to speak. He is opposing whatever it is. Let him speak.
Madam,
Please go to your seat.
I have moved
He is
the
speaking.
statutory resolution,
Yes.
whereas our party is opposing for the debate of the discussion of the bill in this house, madam, because the ordinance itself is against the spirit of the Constitution.
Yes.
They can't issue the ordinance after the state is formed, they have to follow the Article 3 as per the Constitution in order to alter the boundaries
You
of a
please
state.
go to your seat.
So
Your
now
member is
let the
speaking. How
statutory
can I
resolution be
understand
discussed
what
first.
he's saying?
It should not be clubbed. My contention is let the statutory resolution be discussed first.
Yes.
You can't club the bill and the statutory resolution at a time. That's my contention. Let the statutory resolution be discussed first, then only we will discuss the bill. Because I have a case. The state of Telangana was formed on 1st March
According
2014
to
as per
I'm
the
sorry.
Gazette and notification issued by His Excellency the President of India. So on 29th May, the government can't bring an ordinance. In order to alter the boundaries of a state, they have to follow Article 3 of the Constitution. The President has to recommend the bill into the House after only eliciting the views of the respective state legislature. So the government has not elicited the views of the state legislature of Telangana as well as the state of Andhra Pradesh. Thus, I want a discussion on statutory rule resolution first, then only on the list of business. Thus, I request a discussion on the statutory resolution. My request to the Honorable Chair is you can't club the bill as well as the statutory resolution at a time. Thank you.
Sorry, as per convention, we have clubbed these two items, no? The two items has been clubbed. So now you have raised your statutory resolution. Now you can speak on the bill. That's all. If you don't want to speak,
Can alter the
I will
state.
go to another
Let all the parliamentarians know
Yes.
whether a government can alter the state, whether the government can alter the boundaries of a state by bringing an ordinance. Let all parliamentarians know it. Let all states know it. Whether can the boundaries of the state can be altered by way of ordinance. This is my contention. Can a ordinance bring
No,
the
sir,
alteration?
nothing going on record. You please, sir. Mr. Reddy. Yes. Yes. No, nothing is going on record. Mr. Reddy. Yes, please. No point of order now this time. Yes. No. Under what rule? Which rule you are quoting?
23(2) of the Constitution.
What?
Madam,
Which rule you are quoting?
please listen to me. 123
No. 123.
2 of the Constitution of India.
Yeah.
Madam, see, an ordinance promulgated under this article shall have the same force and effect as an act of parliament, but every such ordinance shall be laid before both houses of parliament and shall cease to operate at the expiration of 6 weeks from the reassembly of parliament, or if before the expiration of that period resolution disapproving it are passed by both houses upon the passing of second of these resolutions. So this is the procedure as far as ordinance are concerned. But what the honorable member Vinod Kumar has mentioned is an even more important point, that how are states to be formed. Article 3 of the Constitution says formation of new states and alteration of areas, boundaries or names of existing states. Parliament may by law form a new state, etc. Increase the area of any state. C, diminish the area of any state, provided that no bill for the purpose shall be introduced in either house of parliament except on the recommendation of the president, and unless where the proposal contained in the bill affects the areas, boundaries or name of any of the state, the bill has been referred to the president, to the legislature of that state. So the Article 3 of the Constitution has the president's recommendation been received for altering the boundary of the state. So you have to discuss the statutory resolution separately, and then the minister has to clarify whether the recommendation of the president with regard to the bill has been received. It is very unfortunate that without obtaining the sanction, without obtaining the approval of the Telangana government and the Odisha government. The government has gone ahead and promulgated an ordinance. This is bad in law. What is being done will be bad in law, will be challenged in the Supreme Court.
Yes.
Madam, let us not create precedents where the Constitution is violated.
Please, no, I am replying to the objection by Vinod Kumar. Mr. Honorable Members, statutory resolutions and bills to replace ordinances have been discussed together before also. So to save the time of the House, there is no rule which bars to combining all these things, do two things. No. And that's why I said item number 11 and 12 will go together. So please. No,
The ordinance was issued.
I have already, we can
on
combine
29th
it. And
May.
we have combined it. If you want to speak, you can speak on the bill itself. Statutory resolution.
No, I can't talk on the bill, madam. My contention is the bill is against the, they have introduced the bill against the spirit of the Constitution. On the first day, they tried to introduce it on Monday. I raised a question that they did not get the recommendation of the President. Then the Honorable Home Minister had said in the House that as they could not get the recommendation of the President, they introduced on Tuesday. So they deferred it on Monday. And my contention is the President has not sought or elicited the views of the respective state legislature to introduce a bill of such a nature which is altering the boundaries of a state. I mean here they are going to alter the boundaries of two states, that is the state of Telangana as the state of Andhra Pradesh. So my contention is the bill doesn't deserve to be discussed in the House because it doesn't have the competence. It doesn't have competence to be introduced in this House. So constitutionally, it doesn't have competence to be introduced. Let the Home Minister and let the Prime Minister defer the bill today and let them come on Monday after discussing in detail.
Honorable member, yeah, please sit down now. Sit. You don't want my ruling or what? You please sit down. Here, Honorable member, Sri Saugat Rai and Mr. Vinod Kumar also has contended that the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Amendment Bill 2014 has been introduced in Lok Sabha without referring it to concerned state legislature in violation of Article 3 of the Constitution. Okay? Honorable members, the bill has already been introduced. The issue whether or not the bill has been introduced in violation of Article 3 requires interpretation of the provision of the Constitution. Honorable members would appreciate that interpretation of the provisions of the Constitution is primarily the responsibility of the courts of law. Also, the point raised does not relate to regulating the business of the House. I therefore rule out the point of order and ask Mr. Bhutha Shekhar Reddy. Mr. Bhutha Shekhar Reddy, do you want to speak?
Madam Speaker, Congress party is not against Polavaram, but
Please sit down.
ఈ దేశంలో
I have given ruling. No, I have given ruling.
29వ రాష్ట్రంగా తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేసినటువంటి యూపీఏ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని సోనియా గాంధీ గారిని మరొకసారి అభినందిస్తున్నాను. కానీ చట్టానికి విరుద్ధంగా ఈరోజు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర శాసనసభ అభిప్రాయాలను తెలుసుకోకుండా అదేవిధంగా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్రానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి శాసనసభ అభిప్రాయాలు తెలుసుకోకుండా ఈరోజు తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్రానికి సంబంధించిన 7 మండలాలను 236 గ్రామాలను మరి ఈరోజు వేరే రాష్ట్రానికి బదిలీ చేయడానికి మేము తీవ్రంగా నిరసిస్తున్నాను. ఈ బిల్లును వ్యతిరేకిస్తున్నానని మనం చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. దయచేసి మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవాల్సింది, ఈరోజు ఈ ప్రాంతం షెడ్యూల్ 5లో ఉన్నది. ఇది మొత్తం గిరిజన ప్రాంతం కాబట్టి మీరు దయచేసి దీన్ని మీరు ఈ గిరిజనుల యొక్క హక్కులను కాలరాసే విధంగా, అదేవిధంగా అక్కడి ప్రజల యొక్క అభిప్రాయాలకు వ్యతిరేకంగా మీరు చేస్తున్నటువంటి ఈ కార్యక్రమం మంచిది కాదు. ఇది దేశ భవిష్యత్తు కూడా మంచిది కాదని మనం చేస్తా ఉన్నాం. కాబట్టి దీని మీద చాలా సందర్భాల్లో సాంకేతికమైన నిపుణులు చెప్పినారు, పోలవరం ప్రాజెక్టు యొక్క డిజైన్ మార్చండి, ముంపు గ్రామాలను తగ్గించండి, గిరిజనులను రక్షించమని వాళ్ళ సందర్భాల్లో కోరిన ప్రభుత్వం కింద పెడతా ఉన్నది. దయచేసి ఈ బిల్లును వెంటనే ఉపసంహరించుకోండి. దీని వెనకాల పెద్ద కుట్ర జరుగుతూ ఉన్నది. ఇందులో దిగువ సీలేరుకు సంబంధించినటువంటి 460 మెగావాట్లు ఉన్నటువంటి ఐడల్ పవర్ ప్రాజెక్టును కూడా ఈరోజు బదిలీ చేయడం సరి అయినటువంటి విధానం కాదని మనం చేస్తా ఉన్నాం. అధ్యక్ష, ఈరోజు మా అందరి యొక్క మనవి, డిజైన్ మార్చడానికి, ఇది జాతీయ ప్రాజెక్టుగా మార్చినారు, డిజైన్ మార్చడానికి కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వమే సాంకేతిక నిధులను ఏర్పాటు చేయండి, కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వమే చర్య తీసుకోండి, దీనిలో గిరిజనులను రక్షించండి. ఈ 7 మండలాలకు సంబంధించినటువంటి ప్రజలు గత 4 మాసాలుగా తీవ్రమైనటువంటి ఆగ్రహంతో ఉన్నారు, ఆందోళనలో ఉన్నారు, నిరాహార దీక్షలో ఉన్నారు. గిరిజనుల యొక్క అభిప్రాయాలు తీసుకోండి. అదేవిధంగా తెలంగాణ రాష్ట్ర శాసనసభ అభిప్రాయం తర్వాతనే ఈ బిల్లును ఆమోదించండి తప్ప మరి మరొకటి లేదు. అధ్యక్ష, నేను రాష్ట్ర కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వంతో మనవి చేస్తా ఉన్నాను. తెలంగాణ ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారిని, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారిని, ఒరిస్సా ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారిని, అదేవిధంగా ఛత్తీస్గఢ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారిని సమావేశాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేయండి, వాళ్ళ అభిప్రాయాలు తెలుసుకోండి, తర్వాతనే మీరు ఈ బిల్లును పాస్ చేయండి తప్ప మందబలంతో 7 మండలాలను మార్చడం అనేటువంటిది నైతికమైనటువంటిది కాదు, చట్టబద్ధత కాదు. దయచేసి వెంటనే కేంద్ర హోంశాఖ మంత్రులు గారు బిల్లును విత్డ్రా చేసుకొని 4 ముఖ్యమంత్రులను పిలిచి వారి అందరితో మేము ఒకటే మనం చేస్తా ఉన్నాం. వీఆర్ నాట్ అగైన్స్ట్ ఫర్ పోలవరం ప్రాజెక్ట్, బట్ submergence is the main problem. When UPA government given the Telangana state,
go to your seat. This will not do. No, please go to your seat. No, this is not fair. You please go to your seat. Please go to your seat. No, this is not fair.
Madam Speaker,
No.
instruct the government. దయచేసి అధ్యక్ష, ఈ బిల్లును ఉపసంహరించుకొని కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వం 4 ముఖ్యమంత్రులతో సమావేశాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేసి అందరి అభిప్రాయాలు తెలుసుకోండి. షెడ్యూల్ 5లో గిరిజనుల యొక్క హక్కులు కాపాడాల్సిన బాధ్యత కేంద్ర ప్రభుత్వాన్ని, రాష్ట్రపతి గారిని, గవర్నర్ గారిని దయచేసి గిరిజనులను ముంచకండి, తెలుగు ప్రజలు ముంచకండి, మీరు ఈ ప్రాజెక్టును తీసుకోండి అని డిజైన్ మార్చండి, గిరిజన హక్కులు కాపాడమని విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాం.
Yes,
it has been a very piquant situation today. We are in a very piquant situation today. The whole house is charged of the matter.
Yes.
The Congress government initiated the Polavaram project.
Yes.
The previous government in Andhra Pradesh also supported the Polavaram project.
Yes.
We are not against Polavaram project per se.
Yes.
We are against the arbitrariness in which the Polavaram project height was increased without taking Odisha government, Chhattisgarh government into confidence. We are opposed to that. And because of that height increase,
Yes.
307 Adivasi villages are getting inundated. And that is why this new ordinance came. That is why this new bill is coming, just to transfer 307 villages of Chhattisgarh, of Odisha and of Telangana to Andhra Pradesh. If the height would not have been increased, then we wouldn't have any complaint. And that height increased case is now pending.
Yes, Sri Hari Babu. Yes, I have called Hari Babu there.
And now we are being told
Yes, now complete. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hari Babu.
Yeah, he is there talking to Advani.
Yes.
Madam,
Yes, now this. Mr. Minister, nobody is speaking. You can move the bill for passing. That's it. You are not allowing anybody to speak, so I will have to put the bill. What can I say?
Madam Speaker,
You are not allowing the discussion.
Madam Speaker, that the motion. I move the motion to be passed.
मैंने इसको बुलाइए बोलने के लिए बुलाइए
You want to speak, Mr. Vinod Kumar?
नाम बोलिए बोलना
Shri P. Vinod Kumar. Yes? No, it's okay. Nobody is listening to you. It's okay. The question is that the statutory resolution moved by Shri Vinod Kumar be adopted. Those in favor may say aye. Those in favor may say no. I think the noes have it. The noes have it. The statutory resolution is negated. The question is that the bill, please listen to me. The question is that the bill be taken into consideration. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion for consideration of the bill is adopted. The House now takes up clause by clause consideration of the bill. The question is that clauses 2 and 3 do stand part of the bill. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Clause 2 and 3 stand part of the bill. Clause 1 enacting formula and long title. The question is that clause 1 enacting formula and long title do stand part of the bill. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Clause 1 enacting formula and long title stand part of the bill. The minister may now move that the bill be passed. The minister may move that the bill be passed.
I move the bill to be passed.
Yes. The question is that the bill be passed. Those in favor may say aye. Those against may say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted and the bill is passed.
तो बैठाने की कोशिश करिए अर्जन करेंगे
Now the bill is passed. You want the next agenda to be taken or not? Please go to your seat. Please go to your seat. Please go to your seat. Now the House stands adjourned to meet again at 2 p.m.